Alright folks, I've been cutting this up. All these pieces up like that. Make sure they all look pretty good. I got the yellow cut up here. Alright, I cut them up small pieces. They cook up faster. I've had plenty of this left over, so we're going to use it. We're only shooting 2 molds in the Fathead, so they don't need a whole bunch. So I got to cook this up. And guys, I'm going to mention something at the beginning. Put your number down, then you comment at the end of the video. Okay, after the fishing part. If you leave a number, come back on Thursday and check and see if you won. Okay, and send me your address. All right, I mentioned that because evidently I mentioned it at the beginning. Try to mention it at the end of this part and at the end of the fishing part. But I want y'all to keep up with that, and please subscribe. It's a subscribers giveaway. Okay. All right. Let me get these cooked up, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. Heat it up. I heated up the gun and the block. Hope I don't get them too hot. We'll find out. Because it was 64 this morning, and they felt like they was right cold. I'm gonna put that back in. I don't think it's enough to shoot it again, but if I need to. Sometimes you don't want to shoot a cold mold, and that's why I heat them. I don't think I had them too hot. No, I have them just warm. But a warm mold shoots better than a cold mold. Alright, let's let them cool them opening. Alright guys, this is what came out of the gun. And I heated the mold. Yeah, and that a long, so usually you have about this much. And I heated those guns, and I heated the mold. Just think what happened if I didn't. It cools off fast. You put it in something cold. That's your block. Block done okay. So you can see the difference in the 2 colors there. That's why I showed you that. Alright, let's find out how these done. I have no idea. Like I said, I heated them too, but you cannot shoot stuff cold. And you know, you think 60s, it's not cold, but it is when you shoot something 335 to, you know, in that area. That's why I shot it. Alright. Might have should have shot at 340. Just to do with the mold. Alright, done fine. Looks like we got all the little tails. Okay. Alright, let's look at the other one. That was okay, it ain't great. The pearl didn't do as good as it should have done. I've had that happen before too. Now this one done fine. See the pearl ain't quite as standout on that one. Okay, this one's better. Alright, and that happens sometimes. That's why I call it seconds. Because I want a decent line on them. And that doesn't have quite as good a line on them. Some of them do, like this one does. See here? That one does. This side doesn't. This side does. This side got a little bleed down on the chartreuse. But this one done a lot better. Okay? So whoever wins will get some of these, okay? You put your number down. Again, I'm trying to shoot hot. Trying to shoot it hotter to shoot it in a cold mold. And sometimes that happens on the first shoot, even after I heat them. Sometimes I'll shoot one mold. I'll shoot the molds one round. And that, you know, after that they come out so much better after you keep it rolling. But y'all guys make baits, you know what I'm saying? It happens sometimes. It bleeds down or whatever. Because I mixed it hotter. Again, I shot it hotter because I knew the molds were colder. Alright, there you go. These are nice little baits. They're 1.5 inches. Alright. Good little bait. Been working great for me this summer. It's for small baits. And that banana pepper just catches fish. It's just something about that banana pepper. And on this given day I made this video, they just hot up the pepper. Now, I'm going to mention something right here. Next week, it might just be the shop part. It might not have the fishing part. Okay? My boat's in the shop. I took it yesterday. I mentioned that in last night's video. I took it yesterday. Have no idea when I'm going to get it back. I need it back. If I don't get it back by tomorrow, if they don't contact me tomorrow and tell me it's done, come pick it up Saturday morning or come pick it up Monday morning, whatever. I don't know. They might have to order parts. You know how that is? It could be end of next week. Forget. I have no idea. But if I get it before next Sunday, you will have a video for next Sunday, and I think I will. I think they'll have it back to me first of the week. But anyway, I don't have a video for next Wednesday either, but that's coming on because I'm going to fish with Mr. Sam tomorrow, Wildlife Adventures, and whatever him and I come up with will be my next Wednesday video. Okay, put your number down 1 through 400. On Wednesday evening, we do a random number draw, and it's very random. We give us a number, then together we go look to see who won, okay? And email me if you want. Email me your address. Come Thursday, look. Like I said earlier, come and look. And you go, hey, I won. I'll give you my email. I'll comment to you. My email's under the video. I've showed you that before and to show more. It's Blue Bass. Not Blue Bass. Blue Bass. I played in the bluegrass band for years, guys. It's Blue Bass, 1954, and I had a 54 Buick. That's how that came about. I had a 54 Buick that I sold this about 5 years ago. So, two-door Buick. And so just take and email me at that. Give me your address, and I'll mail that to you. All right? Appreciate everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being part of Fishing Lake Country. Hope you enjoy the catching after this. Thank you for your bait orders. Right now, there's 22 bait shapes on there and over 80 colors. A lot of stuff on sale. Check it out. See y'all next Wednesday. See ya. Come here. Current's got me, guys. They're excuse me, man. They moved some baits. I had laid a couple baits out and I done kicked them off the deck. When I start fishing in the mornings, this is the first fish, first place to stop. I'm not gonna travel far today. I had an idea to cover more water this morning. I was going somewhere down the lake further. But as I started off this morning, my boat's messing just a little bit. And I think I got a spark plug either giving out on me, or I've got some water in my gas. It's just every once in a while, it's, you know what I'm saying? The motor's just going, doom, doom. I've had this boat since 2018. It's the first problem I've ever had with it. So it's something simple. So I thought, I better not go too far. So we're going to start right here and see if we can make a video. This is the first place I stopped. So if I fish anything right here this morning, I'm going to fish a couple docks that I'd probably fished. I ain't fished here for a couple weeks. That's a good fisher, guys. He's probably 11.5. Good fish. Nothing wrong with that one. Nothing wrong with that. Just check my camera. Just make sure it was on. I got to talk and I thought, did I hear it beep? Alright, guys. We're going to try it. It's a Fathead Minnow. We're going to try that a couple times. I threw 2 other baits here before I started, 2 other bait shapes. They would pick at it and follow it. First cast with the Fathead Minnow, I caught one. Now, that was a banana pepper color. I was expecting that. I was expecting that at banana pepper. The other colors I threw were good colors. But you got to look at the watercolors. Changed a little bit since I've been out here. It's been, day is Thursday. I fished last Friday. I've been busy since then. The watercolors changed a little bit. We hadn't had as much rain this week, so it's cleared up a little. But the water still has like a brownish green tint to it, a summer color to it. And it's from runoff, you know, from a lot of runoff from up the river, from thunderstorms we've had. Of course, y'all have heard me mention it before. By a week before last, we had like 3 days, and a couple times it downpoured. One time, I think they said we estimated we got 5 to 6 inches in 45 minutes. Y'all know what kind of mess that makes. You gotta get them around the post. The first thing you gotta do. This nailed it. They're not real aggressive today. Like I said, I gotta watch how I blame it on the first baits I was using. But I think sometimes when they're finicky, that's what they're being today. They're like, nah. And I tell you, a lot of that is, y'all heard me talk about this, they make electricity here. They've been drawing water. See, the currents push me now this way, pushed me toward the dock. When they fill the lake up, they've been running water. When they fill the lake up, quit running water, it seemed like it's pushing it, and when they quit running, it seemed like the water backs up. Does that make sense? But I've been here 25 years. That's what it seemed like it does. And that's what's happening now. The dam's that way. The current usually goes this way, right? He's right at 10 inches. And I think that's what has happened. Now, the other Friday, 2 weeks ago, I came in here and I nailed them. I caught some 13 inches. Some of these videos y'all seen. Well, they had run water, and it was toward the end of it, and they let it trickle. Just enough you can see a little current go around the post. That's when it's really good, okay? That's when it's fired up. But this time they run it during the night, and this is probably way after. I can tell by looking at the water level and the post and stuff. Like right now, it's down about 3 or 4 inches. Was releasing it out of this lake. Okay, what they do is they dump it out of Curry Lake, then they stop and release it out of this lake. So now they go dump it out of the lake above us again here in a little while. That's when it's the best. The fishing's at the best when it's coming out of Curry Lake into Lake Gaston. Oh, this don't feel as big, but like I said, they're being finicky. I'll take any of them. You can't get picky when they're finicky and hard to catch, are they? You know, I think it was Sam I watched yesterday. He was talking about how finicky they are, summertime fish. Man, they can be now, I'm telling you. I think a lot of it, guys, is they got plenty to eat. They don't need us. Look at all the different fish in here. Let me turn my boat around. Let me get squared back up to the dock so I can cast. That opening, I could throw a horse through this opening. There you go. This time of year, the fish have plenty to eat with all the different type of fish in here that have had young'uns, you know. Plus there's plenty of bugs and crayfish and other stuff happening, you know, for them to eat. Mayfly hatch has been happening. It's almost done. I haven't seen any today, so it's about done. Some years the mayfly hatch here lasts almost all summer. Sometimes it's 2 weeks and they're done. Oh well. Get off the dock post. I'm using 2-pound line, guys. I don't know if y'all read under the video. I put on what I'm using, and boy, he nailed it. Going. What I'm using stuff. Oh, he's about 11-inch fish. Good one. I use 2-pound. Some of y'all have asked me about that. I use 2-pound because it comes off the reel easy. And this is the question I get asked all the time. Does it get broke? Yes, I've had it broke twice so far this year. I keep up with that because people ask me, so I keep in mind. Yeah, he's about 11 inches. Okay, I'm still throwing banana pepper, fathead. I'm sticking with it. They paid me, like I said, I threw 2 other baits before this, and they bump, and I thought, oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days where they're gonna be really picky about what they're gonna bite. And so what did I do? I dug in the fathead, and I thought, if they won't hit banana pepper, I might as well go home. So, bam. Banana pepper and slice are 2 colors that are kind of odd. The slice is orange yellow, and this is yellow. That's right, it's called sunshine yellow. And you would think, why would they want that? It's kind of a dull yellow. Once I put the glitter and everything in it and you mix it with the white, by itself it looks pretty bright. Some of these dual colors are like that. Once you mix them with another color, changes the top color just a little bit. But in the water, they can see it. If you look at minnows in the water around docks and stuff, most of them have a brownish looking back to a green color, right? So maybe this color looks that way to them. We have no idea how fish see colors, right? We don't know if they see yellow as yellow to them. I've talked to different people about it. Y'all have mentioned that before. So y'all let me know what you think about that. Come on, baby. There you go, some banana pepper for you. Gotta have that banana pepper. Oh, that's okay. Ain't a monster. It's a fish. See, when it's tough, you take all of them. All of them are good. He's about 7 5/8. All right. I'm gonna bring one out of there. In the sink, it's about 2.5, 3 foot. Make a couple turns, stop. When I say a turn, I'm just turning it about 1 1/4. Letting it sink a little bit. All right, moving it forward. Moving it forward. There it is. There you go. I just keep it coming forward. Don't let it sink a little bit, coming forward. If you let it sink and it hits the bottom, it's about 14 foot in front of this dock. It should be about 10 foot there. They're not on the bottom, guys, do they? If you get below them, they usually won't pay much attention. Or it came up, I thought it was down further than that. We'll get a pair of pliers. He's right at 10 inches. You get it below them, they very seldom will go down and get it, and they will. I have seen them do it. I think they come closer doing that in colder water. But you want to keep it above them, and no minnow, nothing they eat, stands there and looks at them. If they see them, it's going to start moving away from them. So usually if you keep it moving, if you let it sink a little bit, then you pick it up, that's what a minnow does. A minnow don't go straight in a line, and he don't go straight down, does he? And he don't do this. He don't bounce up and down. He goes down a little bit, he'll go up, you know, he goes left and right. Try to make it look like it's something alive. Come on out there, buddy. Oh, you will jump. I mentioned the 2-pound test, guys. This is a 1/32 ounce head. Usually on docks, I throw a 1/32 and a 1/48. So the lighter the line, the easier it is to get them way back under that dock. And y'all been fishing enough to know if you take 6 or 8 pound test and put a 1/48 on it and cast it straight out like that. I'll do that in a test one day to show y'all. Look at this guy. I'm just gonna run over top of you. I don't understand that. It was an older person too. He might be 50 feet from me, that's about all. And that's the Virginia rule. You gotta be on lake, non-lake if you're close to 50 foot from a boat. He's probably 70 foot out there. I mean, he was safe at that point, but I mean, you got this whole lake right here. I mean, I'm the only boat around, and he's the only boat around, and he had to come that close to me. I don't understand that. I've met a guy in the creek back here. I went to the other side of the creek. And he waved at me like, thank you. I mean, I didn't run it. I seen him ahead of time. I'm gonna clean the opposite side of the creek. Good. That guy's about 10 3/4. All right, guys. I just don't understand people doing that. He didn't even look at me either. He probably thought, I ain't gonna look at that guy. He's probably making a terrible face at me. All right, guys. Banana pepper fathead. Okay. You're not gonna beat it. You're not gonna beat the little fathead in summertime. Great bait for summertime. Summertime, the fish get finicky. They get hard to catch. It's just the way it is. And I've heard other YouTubers, I think even Crappie Connection was talking about it the other week. They said, somebody asked him what's the best size bait to use for the summertime. He said, go smaller. He's because the fish get finicky, they get hard to catch. That's it. Some of y'all guys have been putting on comments on some of y'all, it's too hot to fish. I hear you. I don't know what time it is right now. It's probably 8 o'clock. Let me see what it is. It's 7:53. There you go. I hear lawnmowers running. I probably know who that is. I probably know who that is on that lawnmower. I know the guy that mows this yard. But anyway, that's what I do. I come out early, and I'm gonna fish by another hour. By 9 o'clock, I'm gonna go in. I got a couple things at my house today I want to do too before it gets too hot, and I'll put my work clothes on. I'm gonna do a couple things till about 11 o'clock. After about 11, 12 o'clock in the summertime, painting, whatever I'm doing, painting the boathouse, staying the deck, I try to work from about 7 to 1. You ever notice from about 12 o'clock on is when she really gets pumped up. That's usually the hottest part of the day, isn't it? It's from about 12 to 4. That's right. Guys, this is a porta catch. Oh, did I leave that out? I'm sorry. This is a porta catch. That's why I'm only putting a few fish in it. Because time I do the shot part, it gets too long. Put your number down, 1 through 400. Make sure you leave a number first if you think about it. Make sure you're subscribed. We do prices right. Whoever gets the closest to the number, if that going over, it's going to win, okay? Wednesday evening, I do a draw. And I hit the random number selector, and it gives us a number. And we go look to see who got closest to that number without going over. And that's who I mailed out to. I'll comment to you on YouTube. Hey, send me your address to, excuse me, to Blue Bass 1954. That's right, some of y'all think it's Blue Bass. No, it's Blue Bass. I played in a bluegrass band, guys, for years. 1954. And I'll mail it to you. If you've ordered from me, it makes it very tough sometimes to find your address. There's a lot of people on that site. And you think I could go in and type your name in and just give me show me your order. It doesn't work that way. I've tried it. It's got a place to do that, but all happens to this, it just pops up and says how many times you've ordered from me. It does not tell me, it does not give me any information. I have to go hunting for it. So appreciate y'all guys. Good luck to everybody. Thank y'all for watching Fishing Lake Country. I know it's a little tough, but get out there if you get a chance. I'm on the main lake, as you can see. Water temperature right here is 84. Wow. Now, y'all remember last Friday? It was 78. And the week before that, I think, it was 74. The reason it's 84 is, like I said, they ran water during the night, and they let water out the last time that made the current. It'll cool off here in a little while because they're gonna start dumping water out of Kerr Lake. It'll get back down to about 78. But it might be 9 o'clock before they start releasing water. I'm gonna be off the lake by then, 9:30. That's when the fish get really fired up. That's right. Appreciate y'all guys. See you next time, Fishing Lake Country.